Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After splitting from Kody Brown, Sister Wives star Meri Brown looks amazing and appears to be over the whole revenge issue. In 2010, the reality show made its premiere on TLC, showcasing the notorious Brown family's polygamous lifestyle. Kody was in charge of Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown's marriages, as well as the family. Season 1 of Sister Wives featured a portion of Robyn Brown's courtship and marriage to the patriarch. The weaknesses in Kody's relationships became apparent as the show went on. After Meri was duped, he and his first wife had a tense marriage. In a sense, she betrayed him. Kody checked out of their partnership and turned to his former wives for solace after she betrayed his trust. He was more attracted to Robyn than to Meri, Janelle, or Christine, and they are currently monogamous. During Sister Wives Season 18, Meri and Kody called it quits on their marriage, and she hasn't seen him since. After their breakup, she dated someone else, but the relationship didn't last. Still, Meri appears and feels healthier than she did after her divorce. She is now over her husband, having defended him for decades. The Miss Moving On is Meri. The Sister Wives actress's confidence has noticeably changed since her divorce. She went on a weight loss journey, and her spirit is lighter. Meri seemed to be in bad mood when she was with Kody. She consistently wore the same clothes and pouted during her interviews. Reluctantly, Meri responded to questions on the show regarding her marriage and her ex-husband's interactions with Robyn, Janelle, and Christine. Meri has lost a few pounds and her marital weight in recent times. In the weight loss photos Meri shares online, such as the one above, her figure appears more trim. On a recent Fridays with Friends Instagram Live, Meri explored New York City while sporting an urban chic ensemble. She looked even more trim as she strode through the Big Apple, wearing a stylish black blouse and jacket. Meri never tried any fashion experiments while she was married to Kody. She usually wore jeans and nice blouses, but that was about it. Since she's single, she started putting herself first. By traveling and dressing differently, she is stepping outside of her comfort zone. Meri is deserving of treating herself as demonstrated in the previously described video. After her divorce, the reality personality and businesswoman has become more positive. Meri is over her ex-husband, but she used to use her Instagram page to publish cryptic messages that indirectly disparaged him. Meri now uses Instagram to make her followers happy. She achieved this by sharing a funny selfie of herself in a brown M&M t-shirt. She captioned the photo, saying, "Tell me your name is Meri Brown, without telling me your name is Meri Brown." She hinted that she was visiting the M&M store in Times Square by using the hashtag New York State of Mind. Meri gave up her happiness for her husband and Robyn for far too long. She clung to the hope that they could work things out, but he had completely checked out of their union. Even though they ought to have broken up long before Christine did end up with Kody, Meri found it difficult to accept that their relationship was gone. She has begun living her best life after letting go of any negativity and bitterness towards her ex. Meri is fearless since she survived a separation with her husband of more than 30 years. Rather than spending the rest of her life lamenting Kody's passing, she changed and transformed into a new person. Meri's metamorphosis into a smaller woman has demonstrated growth in her personal life. She has gained confidence since the previous season of Sister Wives. Meri gladly strikes a selfie for her social media posts, such as the one above. Her vivid blue eyes gleamed as they peered right through the camera. After her divorce, Meri had positive changes in her life. On Sister Wives, she was a shell of a woman who was always waiting for her husband to give her attention. Meri supported her ex-husband's union with Robyn, but Janelle and Christine remained silent. Kody's primary criticism of his second and third spouses was their unwillingness to develop relationships with Robyn, despite the fact that Meri did so and received little recognition for it. She ought to have broken up with Kody a long time ago, and it's wonderful to see that she's been doing well ever since. After her divorce, the single Sister Wives star exudes happiness. After more than 3 decades of marriage to the patriarch of the Brown family, Meri was a different person. She was reticent to express her opinions and docile. When they chose to call it quits on their relationship during Sister Wives season 18, Meri gave up all of their distinctive characteristics. She probably won't be able to let go of Kody and Robyn over the other Browns, but at least she is no longer stuck in a loveless marriage. Meri will now be able to realize that she deserves more than her spouse provided for her. During a Sister Wives episode, Meri and Kody formally ended their marriage, and she has since been thriving in life. She must have found it quite difficult to accept that her marriage was over. But Meri overcame a difficult period following her divorce and has continued to develop ever since. It's been an unquestionably unpleasant year for the earthy-colored group of sister spouses' notoriety. After Post-Brown died in spring, the family acknowledged how broken they genuinely turn into. Luckily, it appears as though connections are recuperating. In another meeting, Meri Earthy-Colored reports that the Browns are currently centered around recuperating. Meri Brown affirms the Browns are chipping away at themselves. Sister Spouses fans know the earthy-colored relatives have been in conflict with each other for a really long time. However, when Post-Brown kicked the bucket this spring, his passing shaken everybody. Meri Earthy-Colored shares that the family truly united together during those dim days. We most certainly had our minutes where we've been all together and observed Post's life, and those minutes have been great, and it's been cool to reconnect with various individuals that perhaps you don't see constantly, Meri shared during her appearance on The Sarah Fraser Show. Since we're residing out of control now and, surprisingly, the more seasoned kids, they've been off and carrying on with their lives for a long time. It's great to have the option to return together and see one another, and I really do think there has been a smidgen of mending between a portion of the connections that I've seen. That is somewhat cool to witness that, she added. Albeit a portion of the youngsters have a stressed relationship with Meri, prominently Michael T. Brown Padron. Apparently she and Post were very close. I truly feel that sadness is an extremely individual thing, and it changes on the day-to-day, the tender loving care star proceeded. I know for me, here and there I feel fine and dandy, and in some cases I'll see his telephone number on my telephone, which I haven't erased at this point. I was seeing it simply last week, and it carries tears to my eyes. The Sister Spouses star affectionately recollects Post-Brown. Soon after Post's passing, Meri honored him on the web. In one post, she even asked that her late mother, Bonnie, was there to invite him into paradise. Our family is profoundly disheartened to report the deficiency of our wonderful kid, Robert Post-Brown, Meri shared at the hour of Post's passing. He was a splendid spot in the existences of all who knew him. This misfortune will leave such a major opening in our lives, and it blows our mind. We ask that you, if it's not too much trouble, regard our protection during this time, and go along with us in respecting his memory. Post, you are cherished and will be remembered fondly. What is your take on Meri Earthy-Colored's considerations here? Is it true or not that you are delighted to gain proficiency the earthy-colored family is recuperating in the wake of losing Post? Share your own viewpoints in the remarks. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.